Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pathfinder Kingmaker. My name is Icon and today we're continuing the challenge run, which means we're playing on hard difficulty. We're taking D and F tier classes, monoclass them, just to make it a little bit more fun for everyone. And then on top of all of that, we are playing the Last Azlanti mod, which means it's Iron Man. And if we ever fail to keep Hogbite alive, we're basically toast.
I don't need anyone's sympathy.
We have entered the Quagmires, and I'm about to buff, which I just want to show you the new buff rotation. Not doing the same mistake as with the face again. Very good, so that's the base. Let's start out with some additional buffing.
I'm up for an adventure. Don't know, don't care.
Looked up the problem with the spell stuck in between. There is no way to fix it other than turning on and off the round-based combat, and that re-rolls initiative, which I'm not particularly fond of doing, but I have no idea what else we would be doing.
Together we stand.
Adventures await.
Good. So let's make you guys large.
Does anyone require
I
my
always have the upper hand.
Never a dull moment.
Good. And I think that's pretty much it. At least I guess it is.
Don't know. Victory. Don't care.
Okay. Careful. We don't know what's in here. Poisonous shambling mound. That's a nasty fellow.
And take from the poor. It's my way of supporting equality. Stay on your toes. Your
Jim
death
begins
awaits.
to point this guy out. Well, that's good enough, I guess. Let's help Hogbite. See, it's stuck again. So let's test if that works. Not sure if it worked. We're going to find out. It definitely did not work out. I think the solution is just get rid of all of the spells. Good. Now that the spells are gone, it should not be a problem anymore. This thing has a nasty poisonous breath. Gotta be careful with it. Oh wow, Hogbite is a critical hit for 50. We're seeing more enemies. Quick designation of that
I'll loot your
Hydra. That looks nasty. Poisonous Primal Doom Hydra. Okay, something else is coming. Just a bit of crowd control. Maximize damage on the shambling mold. Confusion on the Wyvern. Ah, that sucks.
Out of me way.
One. Couple of almost hits. Are we confused? Yes, we are. That breath attack is nasty. Can I cleanse confusion? It's poison effect, so this should cleanse the poison. But still confused. That's the problem, both of our DPS are hasted and confused.
Stab their backs.
Couple of good hits.
We can do it.
Hogbite continues to hit, or at least tries to do that. We did have status here. Scroll of Clans. That removes confused. We're not hit with that. Do we have anything else that removes confusion? I mean, Dispel Magic should. Ish. Neutralize poison could be an option. I'm not sure though if it works. Lots of protection. Yeah, the problem with confusion is really don't have much against it. I could try to dispel it. Disease, nausea, sickened. This is paralysis. Remove fear. Remove curse, which it is not. Look, it might be neutralize poison. It does not function, no. It's an effect of the poison, not the poison itself. Man, we're getting swarmed. So, Dispel Magic. Didn't get rid of the confusion either. For how long does that last? Super long. Okay, let's go.
Cover me.
Just moving back because I don't want to be targeted. That thing wanted to move and got manhandled by Hawkbite. Wonderful. This does not look good at all. But all of your displacement shenanigans end with a glitter dust. And we're spreading out.
Your death awaits.
Jim continues. Oh, Jim very much continues to hit this guy. 8 rounds. Yeah, we're taking the quick exit here. No! It did not work. Moves over here. That was quickened. Okay. Not necessary, but fair enough. Nixie is immune to magic missiles. Fantastic. These guys are confused, or rather would be confused if they wouldn't have made the saves. Jim keeps all the way to the back.
We shall overcome.
Hawkbite goes in all by himself, that's okay. Good. Guy Aaron. He should not even need to roll for cleanse. Cleanses himself, and that means no more confusion. Fantastic. Keep it going. Keep the arrows flying. Good, now they are immune, or maybe immune to conventional means, but how about you eat a big fat fireball? It's 9 points of damage? Yeah, that's what I thought. One, two, three. Okay. More hideous laughter. Good. Hawkbite can stand up. A couple of attacks of opportunity. Doesn't really care and starts being angry at them, which is exactly what he should be. Kairon. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Prankster almost down. More stupid, hideous laughter. I tell you what, you won't laugh after I'm done missing you. Never mind. Come on, let's try again.
Your death awaits.
Couple of mirror images gone. Couple of actually couple of really nice hits. And now you are in a difficult spot, eh? Because all of your mind affecting BS slowly but surely running out. I'm healing my friends. And your greater invisibility doesn't mean a whole lot.
Out of my way! I don't like you.
Yep. One more down. Fantastic.
I'll loot your corpse.
Unfortunately, we hit a bit of a rough patch with all of the concealment here.
Smear them.
Damn, that's a lot of damage that we're seeing. Alright, keep on going.
Stab their backs.
Missing everything. Let's use a swift heal here.
I'll split you in half.
More mirror images that are almost taken down. She continues to pepper us with
Cover me.
all of the magic missiles, but that's not enough. At some point, your hideous laughter and so on will run out, and then you do have a problem. Trust me, you will.
Out of my way.
Also, listen, as good as concealment is,
Awaits.
it's a 50-50, and at some point, it won't help you anymore. That cry moves in.
Strike with all your might.
Little bit of healing.
I don't like you.
And there we go. Everybody gets hasted.
I'll loot your corpse.
Attack.
And we finally break the defenses.
You won't falter.
No amount of mirror images will save you now.
Smear them.
Good.
Stab their backs.
Hit. Oh, that was satisfying.
I prefer the company of me, myself, and I. Friendship's overrated anyway.
That was satisfying as we were finally getting them down. Definitely a lot of gold here.
I am finished.
403
Successful in my search.
403 experience just for the trap, so
Is mine.
whatever it is, it's not good.
It is done.
Another 403.
What's over there? I don't even want to know. Never stop
You should
learning.
move. I am finished.
I need to concentrate.
Adventures await. I am finished.
Look, that's 1,200 just for the traps, eh? And we got Chilly Midnight, plus 3 cold iron sickle. That whenever it lands, fortitude save or 1d4 dex damage.
It is
I'm
done.
not touching that. Keep your wits about you.
I'll make my own legend. It is done.
No stopping now.
Pretty sure there are a couple more traps. This is like XP heaven. This poor fellow had nothing on him. Bit of a weird environment because it's such a hard fight, and then the loot. Garbage compared to the toughness or difficulty of the fight.
No stopping now.
But the traps sort of make up for it because you really end up with a lot of extra XP. Okay, let's take a look. I mean, Darkrai, who's kind of the furthest, is already halfway into level 12.
It is done.
So that was a good fight. It just happens to be like a really weird one where they were all about crowd control, and if you could get their front line off. Another strange illumination here. Good, I will just double check what's happening in the kingdom really quickly. Opportunities we're just going to take whenever possible. And yeah, 7 more days until anyone can do anything, so pretty good.
My instincts dull when I'm tired.
All right, another rest. We have explored pretty much everything down here. Don't want to go too deep into the lands to the west. I first want to expand. And for that, I will need to do a little bit more in the Nile Marshes. Okay. We stopped on the banks of the Selen River. It was quiet, too quiet. It was no secret that the whole floretta of pirates called Selen their home. Their king, Aaron Venetti, hadn't lifted a finger against them. The oppressive silence was sense of the looming threat. We were likely threat were like a weight upon our backs. Yeah, difficult sentence, I know. I began to count how many unfinished tasks we had on the side of Selen. Why must we go west at all? No one was waiting to greet us. Perception. The oppressive silence and the sense of looming threat. Okay, above the splashing waves we could barely make out the creak of bowstrings and sounds of paddles slapping to the water. Alright, we decided we come back later. And that's okay. Rill and Spill, do you want to enter the location? Oh yes, we want. And let's buff. Good. Let's carefully assess the situation here.
Follow me.
Going through a portal is the opposite of carefully assessing a situation.
No stopping now.
Might be Dwemocats, might be something else. But typically within the portals, the loot was fantastic.
Onwards.
Ooh, Sorcerer 13 on top of Fae. Lady of Shallows. Okay.
I
Not
will
cool.
not be trifled with.
We should move.
I'm not sure if that's a
Never
great idea,
stop
Saiken.
learning.
Hesitation is a
Knowledge
waste of
is
time.
the key to victory.
Any other short-term buffs? Yes, we definitely need
Stay
that.
on your toes.
We want
I
that.
tire of waiting.
Displacement. Does he already have displacement? No.
I do things my way.
I stand ready.
Okay.
I stand ready.
I stand ready.
I always have the upper hand. Everything has a price. Cover me!
Okay, let's go.
Combat is adjourned.
Maybe we can burst her down before all of her nasty spells are happening. But you can see even with a full-fledged attack, we're only halfway in, hit point wise. Couple of hits, that's good. Another hit, which is also good.
Your death awaits.
I'd rather take 5 hits than to make her my enemy. She should. Oh, 530 XP. I was about to say, like, that's a lot of extra levels.
March on.
And maybe I am too scared due to the TTRPG. But typically, if you run into high-level spellcasters in a TTRPG, you better not mess it up, my dude, because they are super powerful. Alright, nothing that we immediately find here. But that doesn't mean a whole lot.
No stopping now.
What's over there? Nah, I don't want to know.
Lots of trading material and other stuff. Are you telling me that was it? Nah, that can't be. Must have overlooked something. Listen, for starters, she's like a super high level enemy. Find it highly unlikely that we just beat her and there's not even loot.
It is done.
The body is gone. That in itself is not suspicious.
March on.
Unless we're looking at the Fey Lich. But then she would have been undead and not Fey.
No stopping now.
Or she had a clone. But then still her old body would not disappear. It's a beautiful landscape, but seem to have no luck in getting anywhere.
Keep your wits about you.
Just increasing your little perception here. Aaron is likely the one that would find something, because he has the highest spot check. This here looks like there's something invisible, but it could just be a blur effect.
No stopping now.
It's a bit strange because we really haven't done anything in here other than fighting. Wait. Can you get up here? No, you cannot. I thought there might be a secret upper level.
Onwards.
Well, it is what it is. Rill and spill. She was by far the strongest Fae that we've faced so far. And I would argue we could only like really get her down because we surprised her. And now it's a question of what do we want to do here. I think we're just going to continue our way up here in tenebrous depth. Yeah, we didn't want to cause any trouble.
Tired.
So, that's not happening. Any of the stuff on the other side, not happening for now. That also includes the mysterious shrine. But that's okay. We're a little bit further away from where we wanted to be anyways. Just double checking, there's nothing here, right? And that, ladies and gentlemen, means next time we're going to do TD. Next time we're going to do TD. And I hope that all of our kingdom stuff finally pays out. Anyways, that's the end of the episode today. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good one and see you all next episode. Bye-bye.